This is the moment that we
start our trek.
Make it so epic. We're going to Alaska! So this is where we slept last night. It's just a travel plaza, and it's just a little rest stop on the side of the road. Obviously, we don't love staying at places like this, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But the one good thing about sleeping in your vehicle is wherever you sleep, it always feels like home. Look at this puppy. So I think it's time we tested out our brand new kitchen and made a little bit of coffee. Woo! Baby! First coffee on the new stove. You wanna show these guys what we got?
We have a beautiful brand new stove right here. Oh, look at the flame's getting bigger. We're having some troubles with the flame this morning.
Still trying to figure it out.
All right, so yes, this is going to be a huge upgrade for us because before we used to have just like a small camping Coleman stove that we kept in this little cubby hole over here. We would pull out every time we would use it, pretty much like 2 to 3 times a day. It would take up this whole counter space right here. So we barely had any room to cut anything or to just have room to place miscellaneous objects. So now we don't need to use those small little propane tanks that we were just blowing money for every single week.
$6 for one propane tank.
$6 for one small little one.
And it's $11
to fill that whole thing up.
And that's 36 of those small green ones.
Yeah, so that's gonna be huge for us. All right, I'm putting my hair down for this one.
Oh boy.
Don't want bun hair, if you know what I mean.
Bunyips?
Bun hair.
Oh. You had bunions and you got bun hair.
I got bunions and I got bun
hair. My grandma calls it bunyips.
I know.
So these are my bunyips. Shout out to you, Granny.
So another awesome addition that we have now is this brand new beautiful faucet. Before,
oh, it's real nice.
It's real nice.
Oh, it's nice.
So before we used to have actually just like a hand pump that we would pull down and the water would just like spew out every time that we pulled it forward. And it was super inefficient. It took forever to do dishes. So this is gonna be huge for us. So now we have running water from our 33-gallon water tank.
So we're not even afraid to use it.
We're not even afraid to use it.
Let her rip.
Boom!
Oh my God.
And we got 3 different options. So we have super pressure, regular, and then soft pressure. Not really sure why would you use a soft pressure.
Right, only high pressure.
It's all about the hard pressure. So down here, so before we used to carry a 5-gallon jerry can that we would use as our gray water, and it would just pour in there and we would probably have to empty it like every 2 to 3 days. This is amazing because it has, so it's basically just a tank, so the hose goes down into the tank, and over there we have a handle there that when you turn it, it opens the valve and it allows this to pour down through there and out through the bottom of the bus.
Oh, look at that, our tank's already full.
Is it?
Yeah.
How can you tell?
Maybe we should let a little run out.
Oh yeah, huh?
Open it
Should
up.
we show 'em?
Open it up, yeah. Twist it.
Woo!
And now it's all draining outside the bus.
Alright, so now, see the water level's going down. It's all pouring out through there.
It's all going underneath the bus.
And it's all going underneath the bus. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm doing.
So this kitchen is a huge upgrade. Especially the running water.
Yes.
And the stove.
The stove is huge.
Everything about it
yeah.
is so much better than what we had.
It makes us feel like we're actually in a kitchen now rather than just like a makeshift kitchen.
It was like we were camping before.
Yeah, it did feel like we were camping before.
And
now
camping for like 9 months was not.
Ideal.
It got old quickly.
It got old, yeah. So
yeah.
this was huge.
Yeah, we did the dishes last night on this, and it took like
5 minutes.
Yeah,
5 minutes.
It used to take like
25 minutes.
at least.
You farted.
No, I didn't.
You farted.
I didn't. I swear.
Lola.
Lola.
Did you fart? You farted. What are you doing? You're such a fart girl.
All right, we're getting ready to head out of here. We got some serious driving to do. We're trying to drive from Massachusetts all the way to Washington State, not Washington, D.C. But before we go, we're gonna show you the next thing, which is probably this one's favorite part.
What?
That and the sink and the stove and the shower, all your favorite part.
Ooh,
but this thing.
Ooh, you guys are in for a treat, baby.
Ready to show them?
We got a new front seat, but it's not like any front seat. It's a swivel front seat.
You want to demo it?
I'm demoing it.
The demo starts in 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty, we are off and onwards, my lad.
Well, should we try this? What do you think?
I think we go for it.
Yeah? You go take a look around, see what's going on?
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We get a knock on our door, and then we have to leave and move.
Yeah. The only thing is, I want to get a workout in today, and it's raining.
Well, maybe it'll, you know, lighten up in a little bit.
Maybe it's supposed to rain all night.
You can work out in here.
We could work out in here. So even though it's raining out, which means we can't really go outside and exercise because it's pouring, which is kind of, I feel like the last time we were at the Great Lakes, it was pouring too. Yeah. Right over there is Lake Erie. That's it over there. We'll go check it out a little bit later. But I want to continue the tour, and the next part of the tour is this couch. We built this bench not only for the size to save room, but we also built it for the storage. So underneath here, I can pick this up, and you can see all the storage we have underneath here now. So that is our dirty laundry. The center is winter clothes and just some other storage like towels and sheets and stuff. And then there is camera gear. So before, what we had here, some of you may remember, what we had was a big brown love seat. And it went all this way and it reclined and the legs came all the way up to here. But this floor space here was so much less. You can actually still see the holes from the frame of the couch. So that's just where the frame was. Then it kicked all the way up to here. So we didn't have any floor space. But now with this couch, what can we do in here?
Do yoga.
And work out.
And work out.
So I'm starting a new challenge for myself today. And I'm gonna try and do 100 push-ups, 200 crunches, 200 leg raises, and run 4 miles every single day. But because it's raining out, instead of running 4 miles, I'm gonna do 200 squats and 200 lunges. So I figure if there's ever a day that's raining, I'll just do a leg workout instead. So today's day 1. Let's do this. Come on, Jubo. Precision! Precision, Dubo! Come on! Yeah! Woo! That's it.
Okay.
And that.
Time to shower.
That ends the first workout ever completed in the bus. How'd it feel?
So good.
Oh yeah, why don't you just get your sweat all over the bed, that's good. So something that stopped us from working out a lot before was not having a shower. Because who wants to go and get super sweaty and then not be able to shower for maybe like 2 or 3 days? Well, we installed one, and I'm gonna show you. I just finished taking my shower, but Kaylee is over here taking it. How great is it?
It's so good.
So here, it's just a hot water heater. So this is the heater, that's the shower, It's attached to that propane. And it's that simple. When you turn on the water, the ignition turns on, and it's fed. It's fed through this water line right here, and it's on a valve that you can't see because it's in the dark. So if we're going through cold temperatures, we can turn the valve off, and that makes it so the line won't freeze. So let me show you this bad boy in action. Give it a go. Kaylee's all sudsed up over here.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Go. Go.
Ah!
How good is that?
Dude, this is unreal. Unbelievable. Oh my god, I got it in my eye. Oh my god, I got it in my eye.
Alright, the camera's getting wet. I gotta go inside.
Okay.
How often are you gonna shower with this thing?
Every single day.
The only kind of bad thing is we have to take the propane tank out, but it's not that bad of an inconvenience. It takes like 2 seconds.
We just have to order a longer
hose. We need like a 20-foot hose to reach from the kitchen all the way over there. But for now, that will work. What type of dance is that? Obviously, the most important thing to make all this work is having enough water. So we had to install a huge water tank. Not super huge, but 33 gallons. So we have a 33 gallon water tank right there. You can see that white. Let me turn up the exposure. So you can see that white right there. That's the pump, that's the water tank, and 33 gallons fit in there. And my advice, if you want running water, if you even just want a running faucet, you need to get a big water tank. I would say you really need at least 20 gallons because we had 10 gallons before and we used a hand pump and that had the water come out really, really slowly. And we would still go through 10 gallons in like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. And you can imagine how much water we would use if we were running it.
Is there a big fire in there?
Yeah. All the way down in the bottom, right? Yeah. She's nervous about the pilot light. So my advice to anyone looking to put running water in their vehicle, if you want to do a pump like that, get a big tank. Or you're going to run through water like it's no one's business. And all it's going to do is slow you down. Scale of 1 to 10, how was that?
27, baby.
27? It's pretty high.
That was unbelievable. Alright, beautiful people. Now that we are fresh and clean, I'm going to show you our next very big upgrade.
Maybe our last upgrade, I think.
Our last upgrade. Our next and our last upgrade to our bus, which is these beautiful drawers.
These are actually a big deal.
So before, for those of you who have seen our bus before all the renovations, we actually, all this space from this panel all the way down was access to the hole underneath of the bus. So we actually just kept 2 baskets here that we would just slide out. They were probably about this big. But there were ropes on the sides and it was made of wood, so it got completely destroyed very, very quickly.
It's all because you used it as a footrest.
I used it as a footrest, so that may have also kind of quickened the process.
And now she's trying to use these handles as a footrest, and I'm telling her.
It just naturally happens when I'm sitting on the bed. I need my foot to be elevated. So these babies right here, these beauties, Jordan installed, I painted. And they are actually very spacious. So this is pretty much all of my clothes.
Those are all your clothes.
Well, I have some in the bench. Winter stuff like coats, scarves, gloves. You know, we're going to Alaska. You gotta be prepared. And then Jordan's.
Those are all my clothes.
Those are all his clothes. So.
Pulls it a little bit further. You can see the full size.
Full size, baby.
That's it.
So yes, that is probably one of my favorite features. I mean, it was like what we had before was fine. It just, when you live in a van, you want to make things as efficient and as easy as possible. So this does both of those things. And we have so much more space underneath the bed to store other things. Eventually we plan on getting an extra tire to keep on us. Ideally, we're gonna put it on the roof once we get a roof rack, but for now, it's gonna go underneath the bed. All right, guys, well, this is where we are going to wrap this episode up. We hope that you enjoyed coming along and seeing all our new bus renovations. We are so extremely psyched about them all. And it's crazy how such little changes make such a huge difference and just make the quality of life so much better.
Our quality of life has gone
Bzzing!
up. Especially that shower, dude.
Oh my goodness, that shower is going to be so nice. It was a little chilly today and it was raining, which made it a little not as good as it could be, but when we're up in Alaska, looking at these vast mountain views, the sun is shining, 18 hours a day, I'm gonna be in absolute ecstasy. All right. What? Ecstasy. Whatever, guys. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Much love. Peace. We love you. Adios. Hasta la vista. Catch you on the flip side. We out.